Be Digital is a market research agency that is specialized in brand tracking. We do continuous brand tracking for more than 10 companies and provide them with actionable insights for their brands. To demonstrate our work, we show an analysis of banks in Thailand. The data comes from FinTracker, a syndicated brand tracker for the banking industry in Thailand. FinTracker has a sample of 1,500 Thais every month. The data is collected by MarketBuzz through mobile phone apps. We ask respondents about their profile and their usage of banks and financial products. We measure brand health and ask them how they pay for goods and services and how they transfer funds. In this video, we will focus on the findings of brand equity and image. Occasionally, we will include other survey results that are linked to the image findings. We start with looking into Kasikorn Bank. K-Bank is the bank with the most customers in our sample. It also leads on top of mind awareness and brand equity. Our brand equity score is based on fame, love, and trust. Fame measures brand familiarity, love the emotional connection, and trust the perception of quality. K-Bank leads on all three dimensions of the brand equity score, but is particularly strong on love. Larger brands tend to score higher on brand equity, as you can see in this graph where banks are plotted horizontally on number of customers and vertically on brand equity score. The line shows the relationship between bank penetration and equity score. K-Bank scores slightly above this line, indicating it is slightly over-indexing on brand equity compared to its level of market penetration. We quantify this over-indexing by the vertical distance to the regression line. K-Bank is 1 point above the line. When we also do this analysis for fame, love, and trust, we learn that K-Bank over-indexes the most on love. The love score of K-Bank is 2.5 points above the regression line. Here we see how K-Bank scores versus the regression line on all brand equity metrics. Its strongest score is on love. This shows that K-Bank has built strong emotional strength that it needs to maintain to keep its competitive advantage. To understand what drives this strong emotional connection, we look at the image profile of K-Bank. We differentiate between three aspects of brand image: functional image, social image, and emotional image. We measure image by prompting the respondent with a brand and show them a list of image attributes. They are then asked to select a limited number of attributes that come to mind when they think of the brand. Every respondent does this for a few brands. A correlation analysis indicates that the functional image attributes that are the strongest drivers of bank usage are easy to find access, reliable, safe, and easy to deal with. Therefore, it is beneficial for any bank to score well on these attributes. On reliable, safe, the top 5 banks in the market score very close. But K-Bank leads together with SEB on easy to find and access and easy to deal with. What sets K-Bank apart from all its competitors is that it has a clear lead on modern and high-tech innovative. K-Bank is not associated with being conservative, which is positive in an industry that is going through technological disruption. When we ask survey respondents why they chose their bank to open a savings account, we learn that K-Bank is more than other banks chosen for ease of online banking and easy to apply online. Furthermore, K-Bank has the highest adoption of mobile banking and satisfaction of mobile banking together with SEB. A relatively small portion of K-Bank customers still visits their branches compared to all other banks. All this shows that K-Bank leads on digital transformation. K-Bank also has an interesting emotional image profile. We measure emotional image by asking what type of people are typical customers of bank. The type of people that respondents can choose from are related to life goals. The 6 life goals are taken from an academic psychology framework. We measure each life goal through 2 attributes. Most of the largest banks are strongly associated with the life goals security and discipline. These are key associations for a bank, but people also have other life goals such as autonomy, adventure, excitement, and enjoyment. K-Bank's largest competitors, SCB and KTB, score high on security and discipline, but are weak on other life goals. Through its leading role in digital transformation and its hip advertising style, K-Bank has built an image that covers a broad set of emotional drivers and puts K-Bank close to the center of the chart. This differentiates K-Bank from its main competitors who find themselves in the upper left of the chart. K-Bank has claimed a leading role in digital transformation and has used an advertising style that connects with consumers. It has combined strong brand-building campaigns with more product-focused advertising. This has resulted in strong emotional associations that give it an edge over competitors. As competitors are trying to close the gap, K-Bank should continue to invest in technology and image. Now that we have analyzed the market leader in depth, we will look at some challengers and identify what they need to close the gap. We start with Bangkok Bank. Bangkok Bank does fine on fame, but is not linked to positive emotions. It scores extremely low on love and trust. The image of Bangkok Bank is very reliable and conservative, but it has very low associations with being modern, high-tech, and offering attractive products and services. Based on this, it is fair to say that Bangkok Bank has an old-fashioned image. The reason given for having a product from Bangkok Bank is often simply because it is a large bank, instead of any advantages of its products. In the case of savings accounts, Bangkok Bank depends more than other banks on compulsory salary deposits to attract customers. The lack of product benefits explains why Bangkok Bank scores low on attractive products and services and functional image. On a positive note, Bangkok Bank is recognized for the investment expertise of Bua Luang. The adoption of the mobile banking app is behind K-Bank and SCB, and the level of satisfaction with the app is lower than other large banks, confirming that Bangkok Bank struggles with digital transformation. Bangkok Bank is perceived to be a bank for company employees and business leaders, and has an emotional association with successful, powerful. It appears to have a corporate image. As a large bank with a long heritage, Bangkok Bank is seen as a safe choice, which is very important when it comes to a bank choice. However, Bangkok Bank is not seen as an attractive bank. It is perceived as old-fashioned, and its products lack attractive benefits. This leads to a weak emotional connection with consumers. Satisfaction with its banking app is quite low, which is a concern given that customers shift towards mobile banking. We would recommend to work on improving the mobile app experience and to consider a rebranding project that combines a brand campaign that makes the brand more up-to-date with advertising that communicates specific product benefits. Next, we look into Government Savings Bank, or GSB. Like Bangkok Bank, GSB also has an old-fashioned image. It scores high on conservative and low on modern and high tech. But unlike Bangkok Bank, GSB is linked to very positive emotions. It scores well on love and trust. GSB is seen as warm, friendly, and community-minded. A weakness of GSB is its low perceived ease of access and ease to deal with, two very important drivers of bank choice. GSB also has very low adoption of its app. The accessibility and digital transformation should be improved. The social image of GSB is that of a bank for government employees, although not as much as KTB, and for family-oriented people. Its friendly image is confirmed by its emotional associations, with high scores on connected, care for, and relaxed, worry-free. High scores on safe, protected, and disciplined, orderly suggest reliability. Government Savings Bank enjoys very strong emotional associations. Consumers still talk fondly of the kids' savings plan they had when they were young. The image of a friendly and caring bank is a very valuable and tangible asset for the bank. Unfortunately, GSB is not seen as a modern bank and is perceived as weak on accessibility. To unlock its potential, GSB should continue to reinforce the positive emotional associations while also presenting itself as a modern bank and focusing hard on improving its accessibility. The last brand we'll look at is Krungsri, formerly Bank of Ayodhya. We showed that Bangkok Bank is weak on image and GSB is strong, but there are also banks that just do not have a clear image. Krungsri is an example of that. Krungsri does fine in brand equity metrics with a high score on trust. But Krungsri hardly stands out on any image attributes. Here we see a measure of image differentiation which shows that Krungsri has an urgent lack of differentiation versus its competitors. Perhaps because of this, Krungsri seems to have a weak bond with its customers. Its customers do not often see it as their main bank and do not often mention it as the first brand. Krungsri also seems to struggle with digital transformation. It has low adoption of mobile banking, and satisfaction with its banking app is also low. Positive is Krungsri's strong association with offering attractive products and services. Krungsri's credit cards are popular because of promotions and gifts. Krungsri suffers from a lack of clear image. To fix this, we recommend to develop a strong brand building campaign that is maintained for a number of years until a clear image is achieved. At the same time, Krungsri has to continue to work on digital transformation to close the gap with the leading banks. What we have shown in this video is only a fraction of the data we collect with FinTracker. We have given examples of the brand equity and image data that we collect, and how we translate it into clear and actionable recommendations that help our clients to grow their business. We also run syndicated brand tracking for restaurant brands and food delivery services, and we do exclusive customized brand tracking for clients. If you want to know how we can help you, please contact us to start a discussion.